global stock market's daily trading volume averages $264 billion worldwide, and this is broken down into the daily average of $50 billion in the United States, £6 billion in the UK, and 4.5 billion Australian dollars in Australia alone. For the past 200 years, we've all been trading via the traditional stock market, a tried and tested way of investment, a regulated, centralized and geographically limited market, offering an extremely low speed of liquidity. And in 2017 came the global ICO craze, where over 430 cryptocurrencies emerged, amassing a total of $5 billion worth of coins. However, most of these coins failed in a spectacular fashion due to lack of regulation. ICO, also known as Initial Coin Offering, is a decentralized blockchain concept which boasts global availability. However, it is not available for listing on major exchanges, thus the reason it lacks control and regulation. A major shift is happening in the world of finance right now as we speak. S.T.O, also known as Security Token Offering, is offering the best of both worlds, securing its place as the next big thing since ICOs. S.T.O uses blockchain technology, and it is regulated under the traditional stock market. This allows blockchain and cryptocurrencies to restore some much-needed credibility. While traditional securities are slow and expensive, security tokens facilitate services at a lower cost. They are also traded on specialized security exchanges, providing investors with a convenient way to liquidate their assets. With S.T.O, we are no longer restricted geographically, as borders or regional regulations do not limit security tokens. Whether we like it or not, the world is rapidly changing right in front of our eyes, and our capability to transform and adapt is what ensures both our survival and success. Welcome to the equilibrium, a state in which opposing forces or influences are balanced, because for every yin, there will be a yang. And much like yin and yang, achieving the ideal balance between the two markets is vital to the progress of the financial ecosystem, and that is the guiding principle at the heart of Uni-Equilibrium, or Uni-E, the new token created within the Unihash Smart Contract blockchain technology. A total of 420 million coins will be issued, with 40% released via mining. Uni-E is the base cryptocurrency for S.T.O transactions, and the Unihash board is the S.T.O gateway under the Sydney Stock Exchange. With more than 2,000 companies featured in the Unihash board soon, the choices and potential are truly limitless. This is a call to action, to be a part of an ecosystem where all the action lies. The birth of a new arena, where you get the best of both worlds. The start of a new dream, where you can trade with peace of mind. And that is the beauty of the equilibrium.
One. Kung Fu Drive in New Jersey, USA. About podcast. Join me on this Kung Fu movie podcast and let's discuss, debate, and dissect Kung Fu movies, martial arts cinema, and action films past, present, and future, then interview the people that make them. Frequency about 4 posts per month. Since February 2016 podcast Kung Fu Drive-In. Libsyn.com. Facebook fans 213. Twitter followers 4,330. 2. Dudes of Kung Fu New York. About podcast. 2 dudes from New York talking about Kung Fu and stuff. The Dudes of Kung Fu is now the #1 podcast discussing Wing Chun and Jeet Kune Do. It might also be the only one discussing both, but that doesn't change facts. The dudes have not only continued to have great conversations, but have also invited fantastic guests as well. Frequency about 2 posts per month. Podcast Dudes of Kung Fu. Podbean.com. Facebook fans 1,261. Twitter followers 373. 3. Kung Fu Movie Guide. About podcast. Welcome to the Kung Fu Movie Guide podcast. Listen to exclusive, in-depth interviews with actors, stunt performers, directors, choreographers and writers discussing their careers and their passion for martial arts cinema. Hosted by Ben Johnson, the creator of Kung Fu Movie Guide.com. Frequency about 1 post per month. Podcast SoundCloud.com/user 212944788. Facebook fans 2823. Twitter followers 92,329. 4. Kung Fu podcasts about podcasts. The audience of this program is some of the finest and sharpest martial artists in the world. T.W. Smith brings the stories of martial arts to life by looking at the culture, adventures and impact of martial arts, through the lenses of history, research, legends and lore. Kung Fu, Taekwondo, Karate, BJJ and many other systems as well as sports such as MMA are all included. Frequency about 1 post per month. Podcast Stitcher.com/podcast/CFUTW. Facebook fans 546. Twitter followers 1038. 5. Traditional Buddhist Kung Fu about podcast. Shaolin Chi Mantis was founded in 1992 to teach traditional Northern Shaolin Kung Fu, Taoist Tai Chi Chuan and Confucian strategy in a maximum security prison in Utah. This podcast will allow us to share our teachings with more than our students. Frequency about 3 posts per month. Podcast Anchor. FM/Shaolin Chi Mantis. Facebook fans NA. Twitter followers NA. 6. Screen Mayhem, the Clones Cast. United States about podcast from the Far East to the Great West, the podcast that celebrates the red-headed stepchild of the Kung Fu genre. Bruceportation. Hosted by Michael Worth and Matthew Whitaker. Frequency about 1 post per month.